Now, can I just give my assets to my children to protect them?
Some people do that without advice and planning, and it can have some very dire consequences. I had one gentleman that was wanting to give his house to his son, and when he realized that somewhere down the road somebody was going to pay about $30,000 in income taxes, capital gains taxes, because he had a lot of appreciation and his house had increased in value, he decided maybe that wasn't the best way to go.
Absolutely.
And so we did some other things so he didn't have to pay any taxes at all. I've had another situation where I was visiting with a lady. She owned a home, and she had her last $30,000. And I said, well, would you like to do some Medicaid planning? And she goes, I've already done that. I said, well, what did you do? I gave that to my daughter. And I said, will she give it back? Oh, I trust my daughter.
Oh, boy.
I get a call a year later, and she says, I'm having financial troubles, and I need a little bit extra money. And I said, well, call your daughter and have her send you some money. I did, but she won't send me any money. And unfortunately, it was not me, but she hired another attorney, had to sue her own daughter, and the attorney charged her $3,000, and so she got back basically $27,000. I was a little surprised because I had a feeling that the daughter had spent the money and it was gone forever. So that wasn't the best way to plan.
Right.
Unfortunately, I asked her, when she gets all this settled, I said, okay, what about your house? I want to give my house to my two other children. And I said, well, you know, just what we've gone through could happen again. No, 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 I trust my two sons.
Oh, no.
And so you see where this is going. About a year later, I get another call. And she says, I want to sell my house. I said, well, your sons are going to need to sign a deed. They won't sign anything. And so
poor woman.
We worked with the sons and were able to just tell them, well, we'll let them foreclose against the sons. And of course, they immediately signed everything back over to mom. But if they'd gone and sought legal advice, they could have kept that house, sold it, kept whatever cash was left over. So that's not the best way to do it in many cases.